Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen, and I really hope you're learning something new every day through the content I put at your service. Now, today's video is going to be a little bit different, and as an ethical hacker and a penetration tester, I always look forward for the opportunities where I can make some extra money while doing side projects. In this regard, you might have heard of the term called bounty hunting, and you probably have heard of the platform called Bookmark. While there is another platform which is in front of us right now is called HackerOne. Now the difference between Bookmark and HackerOne is HackerOne teaches you a little bit before you jump right into the field of bounty hunting. So what I want you to do is click on right here on Start Hacking. Now before you click, you do not have to be intimidated as a beginner, because a lot of people feel that there is no need for them to do it right now. But I say, why don't you just sign up one account and jump right into it? Because sooner or later, you will have to jump into it anyways, right? So click here on Start Hacking. And once again, click here on Start Hacking. Now go ahead, write your name, username, email address, and when you are going to write password, it's going to give you a little bit hard time, because you will have to be a little bit creative to choose some sort of complex password. After all, this is a site where you will be hacking into bigger names, so it wouldn't let you choose some sort of your regular password. Well, what I suggest, if you're already on your Linux machine, you can go ahead in your terminal and write Pt1, write the length of the password, whatever the character you want it to be. I would say, like, I want it to be 70 characters long, and I want 5 passwords of that length. And when I press enter, it's gonna generate 5 different passwords for me. So you can choose one of those and put it here. Once you click create account, you will be presented with one confirmation email, and just go ahead, confirm that, and log into your account. So once you log in, it's gonna give you an overview of your dashboard, where you will find your name, your current stats about how much bounties you have resolved, how many vulnerabilities you have submitted. But the most important part is to look into this part where it says getting started. Now, HackerOne won't let you just jump into start making money or start doing penetration testing unless you are worthy enough. So you gotta do certain tasks here, and it's gonna take you a few days probably, or if you're experienced enough, it's gonna take you a few hours to go through them. So today we are going to look into all of those tasks, what we have to do in order to get started. First, it says bookmark 5 programs on the directory. So I would just right click on it and open it in a new tab. So once it loads up, it's gonna present all those programs that are up for bounty hunting. Now, you might have been noticing that there is no money, no currency listed at all, because there are a few companies who are not really interested in paying you in terms of money, but you can negotiate with your own terms while submitting the reports. Whereas some of those companies are completely open source and they do not generate any kind of revenue, and they rely on the help from the community itself. So we have to go ahead and look for the companies that are paying enough money to bookmark them for near future. Now, if you hover over to the name of the company, you would see that this company has 274 reports received. That means there were like 274 vulnerabilities reported by different people, and they have paid $17,150 to all those people. While there are a few other companies that do not pay the bounties, but still people are interested in reporting the vulnerabilities just because it's a free piece of software and can get you a decent amount of service for no money. So I'm gonna go ahead and bookmark different 5 projects in order to complete that task over here. when we refresh the page, it must say that we have completed this task. As you can see, it is in green. That means we have successfully completed this task. Next up, we have to upvote 5 times on Hacktivity. Hacktivity is some sort of a thread where all the reports and vulnerabilities reported are discussed by the community members. So as you can see, HackerOne is not properly deleting user ID. So that kind of issues are being discussed over here. So all you need to do is click upvote on 5 different topics. That's 2, 3, that's 4, and that's 5. Now you do not have to go one by one. I'm just demonstrating it. You can go into those discussions itself and look what's going on, and then click on upvote whether you think this deserves an upvote or not. Next up, now this is the most important part of HackerOne to get started within HackerOne.com. You have to practice through different challenges, and you have to capture the flags and earn like 26 points before you can actually get started to submit the reports and start your bounty hunting career. So I'm going to go ahead and click into this link. So it says, welcome to Hacker 101 CTF. CTF, as I have told before, is known as capture the flag, where you have to look into different kind of clues and bunch of strings or numbers and submit it in order to prove that you have already gone through that section or that computer or a network. So whether you have just started your hacking journey or you're just looking for some new challenges, Hacker 101 CTF has something for you. If this is your first CTF, check out the About or How to Play page, or just Get Started Now. We are going to click on Just Get Started Now and click on Login with HackerOne account. Now for timing, we do not need to go through this anymore, so I'm going to close it up. I'm going to authorize. Okay, so you can go ahead and look into how to play, what are the groups, what's it all about. But I want you to look into 2 things. Number 1 is called submit flag. So when you're going to find a flag, it's going to look like, it's going to start with flag and it is going to end with the word flag. And in the middle is going to be a bunch of hex code. So you can either delete those flags in the front or the back, but you cannot omit the hex. So it says, but you can omit everything but the hex, and you're going to see it very soon. So I'm going to leave this tab open over here, and I'm going to go into some of those exercises. Right now I have earned 0 invitation, and out of 26 points I have 0 points. So let's get started with our first challenge. Let's look into the hints. Click on Get a Hint. Take a look at the source for the page. Okay, let's go and get started with this challenge. Alright, it says, welcome to level 0, enjoy your stay. And the hint told me, take a look at the source for the page. I'm going to click on View Source Page. Everything looks normal. There is a head tag, there is a style tag, a body tag, and within a body tag there is a background, and it says welcome to level 0, enjoy your stay, and that's it. Do we have a background in here? So if I click in the middle of the screen and drag it up to the top, there is nothing except a text. So that means background.png has some sort of clue hidden in it. So if we go to background.png, and there you go, there is a flag itself. You can go ahead, copy this up, and go to the tab where we have to submit the flag, click paste, and when you click on check, it is going to say that you have earned 1 point. Congratulations, you found a flag, right? Let's move on to our next target. Now, our second target is a micro CMS version 1. If we go into the hints, get a hint, it says try creating a new page. Try creating a new page. Okay, let's click on go. So we are presented with some sort of very basic CMS, and the hint said try creating a new page. So I'm going to click on new page. I'm going to call it new page, and the contents are going to be known as new page itself. Alright, so here we are with the new page, but nothing happened. Try to look into the source. Page 9. What about page 8? Nothing. Page 7. Nothing. Page 6. Nothing. Still nothing. Oh, there's something different about page 5. Nope. Alright, page 4. There's something different. It says forbidden, or instead of saying not found. Let's look into page 3. It says not found. Okay. What about if we added this page? Alright, so same thing we're gonna do again with page 4. There was something different about page 4. And there you go. There is a flag. Copy this here and paste here. And you have gotten yourself additional 2 points. You're at 3 now. All you need to do is go up to 26. Okay, our next hint for this level will be ready in 15 minutes. Alright, why don't we just go ahead and refresh? Alright. So after a refresh, it allowed me to get a hint. So there is like a first hint. After 15 minutes, you're gonna get the second, and then third and fourth and fifth. But we managed to solve this flag within our first hint, right? Isn't that good? Alright, so we are moving to flag number 1. Make sure you tamper with every input. So let me go back again. So we have input, like if we click on edit, we have input 1 here and 1 here. If you're familiar with SQL injection, there is some sort of thing like tampering with apostrophe or single quote. Why don't we just try it over here? Nothing happened. Nothing's happening. Still nothing. Still nothing. Whoa, still nothing. Let's try with this page. Still nothing. How about we put a number with it? Okay, let me restart. Probably it's not working very well. create a new page again. There's still nothing. What else we can do? And our hint is going to be available in 9 minutes. So I hope I will see you after 9 minutes when we get another hint. Alright, so I do not have much patience to wait around, so I'm going to keep trying because it says try to temper every input, and I just kind of forget that this is also an input right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put apostrophe right here. No URL found. Oh, there you go. There's a flag. Let me copy this and submit it. So I don't have to wait anymore because I was trying to figure out what tempering means. So it turns out that you have to temper the added page instead of the regular page or any of the fields on the regular page. Anyways, moving on to the challenge number 3. So the challenge number 3 tells us, or the flag number 2 tells us that sometimes a given input will affect more than one page. Alright, that's kind of confusing, but let's see what we can do. Let's click on go. By the way, if you refresh this page, we are going to see we are with 5 points at the moment. We're not too much far, but we can, if we can keep the pace, we can reach there pretty much soon. So anyways, so I wonder if there is a possibility of doing something like cross-site scripting, maybe try to create some sort of alert. First of all, I'm gonna call it test page once again, and let's start with the script. I'm gonna say alert. And in alert, let's say test once again. Nothing happened. Let's go back to home. Nothing happened. Look into the source code of the page. Nothing's there. No, I cannot do this thing once again. I know. But what else can we do? Okay. Why not I just go ahead and paste it here? And that is your flag. See, sometimes it just needs you to focus on, keep on trying. That's it. Well, this doesn't make any sense to me because it literally says sometimes a given input will affect more than one page. And it could be any other page. So I put the script over in the test page, and when I got back just to try something else, I got the flag. So I'm going to go ahead and submit this flag. So far we have 7 points out of 26, right? I'm going to go ahead and restart this machine because I want to reset everything once again. Meanwhile, we go and look into the hints. The bug you are looking for, okay, this is the hint for the previous flag we just found. The bug you are looking for doesn't exist in the most obvious place. The input is shown. Well, this is kind of a riddle, you know, and it's ridiculous, but it's teaching you something, so you gotta give credit to this. Well, the flag number 3, script tags are great, but what other options do we have? Well, there is a spoiler alert. If you are going to search this whole sentence on Google, you're definitely gonna find a solution to it. Just in case if you're feeling hopeless and you have no other way to go, so try to focus on the things rather than trying to find a solution in a real quick manner. But sometimes if you're within a challenge, like you're competing for Google CTF and you have a very limited time, or you are appearing in some sort of examination where you have to pass for the certification, then you have a bunch of options to Google around. And it's not wrong to Google, don't get me wrong. Google is your best friend, and as I said in one of the earlier videos, manual command, man is your best friend after Google. But in this scenario, if you're going to Google it, you're gonna lose all the spirit. Anyways, we are going to focus on script tags are great, but what other options do we have? Once our platform is restarted, let's go and launch it. Alright, so we have some button over here. If I click on inspect element, alright, this is the button itself. These are a bunch of body tags over here. So I am going to put this button to some sort of use and see if we can generate an alert tag with this button. I'm actually gonna put it within the button here. So let's say button on click. Alright, create an alert and just say test. Alright, this happens. Once again, let's see if we have something within the code here. Same old picture. Nothing useful is happening. Oh, is it the same flag? No, we have already submitted that flag, so this is not it. There you go. This is your flag right here. So I'm gonna copy this flag and click on submit flag, paste it here, and I hope this is the one. Finally, we have found a flag. So our exercise for micro CMS version 1 is complete. So I can go on and complete all of those flags for you, but that's not the point. I have pretty much given you 2 flags, 2 stages of total 5 flags over here worth of 9 points. It is just as much as 40%. If I'm going to help you out within all of these flags, that means you're not going to learn anything. What I want you to do is go ahead, go into this moderate flag, then go into this hard flag. You are probably going to complete your 26 points within these 2 challenges. And once you are done, don't stop, capture all those flags and feel better, because after completing these, you are probably going to learn more than basic about penetration testing and ethical hacking. So I'm going to stop right here, and so I'm going to tell you what happens once you're done collecting all of your 26 points. So I hope you are going to get it completed within 2 or 3 days, because I'm going to drop a new video based on what happens once you are completely ready to perform your bug bounty hunting. So that's it for today, and I will see you in the part 2 of this video. Goodbye.